I wanted to make this video about the cryptocurrency world and how things are developing right now, and I just wanted to give my thoughts and my opinion about it. You still hear a lot of people talking about it, that it's no more than a bubble, that it's a very risky investment, and it's a lot of this a negative or a skeptic reaction to this market that is developing. People are looking at the numbers of today, of these days and these times. They say, look at Bitcoin, the price is so high, it has to be a bubble, it has to go down. Look at the market capitalization, it is so high, it has to go down. And the funny thing is that I hear people saying this, like in June I heard them say Bitcoin price is too high, people are waiting to step in, and then it just becomes like $1,000 higher the next week. And now again we are at this moment already at $4,700. So yeah, where is the price high? When is the price high? People are wondering, is it too late to invest in crypto? Look at these prices, how the prices have went up so fast. And the thing is, the crypto world and the crypto business is not so old yet. It's not a settled business. It's really just in its beginning. A lot of these ICOs that you see, they are still concepts. They are still have to be implemented in the actual world, in the actual internet. We are still at the beginning of seeing things develop, seeing the blockchain take a place in the internet. So my idea about it is that it's just the beginning of where we are going. I believe that the prices will rise much more, that there will flow much more money into the market from all kinds of investors, users, tons of people that want a chance to invest in something that gives them a profit or a solid value. And you know, this is just the beginning. There's still relatively a small group, a niche group that really invests, really looks up all these different coins, these altcoins, and we really thinking about it like it's already settled business, but it's still the beginning. That's what I believe, that, you know, we're looking at a market cap of $170 billion right now, but I think next year we will look back and it will be like double or tripled that, because, you know, there are much more people, much more businesses. There's much more money that makes sense that it goes in this, because there's a lot of innovation in this business. If you look at the blockchain, you already see that banks are working on their own blockchain for transactions. You can see all kinds of companies that want to have a coin and want to have a blockchain technology. Look around you, look at the press releases of companies, what they plan. Look at Microsoft, how they have built a platform themselves. I think it was Microsoft Coco. And you know, it goes on and on. Each day you see these news releases from big, very big companies with a lot of money and power. So I believe this is just the beginning. Don't let people tell you that, you know, it's much too high now. But, you know, I understand that at one point it will really be a bubble when it's really gone too much up compared to the potential of the products that are there, compared to the usage in real life. But, you know, right now I don't see that being the case at all yet. You know, a lot of these projects, they still have to be implemented. You know what I said, in the real world. And well, if that happens, it causes a major increase of transactions and the way these coins are used, not a decrease. So I only see the transactions increasing of all these projects, with the ones which succeed, of course. And also Bitcoin, you know, it's being used more and more as a default to do the transactions for altcoins also. So we are looking at a market that has not reached its potential yet, therefore still has to grow, still growing, you know. Like if you look at the normal stock market, these are already settled, and of course that those don't have the growth rates as you see in the crypto world, and it makes sense because the crypto world is so new, and you know there's so much that has to be developed yet. And of course, there will be parties, there will be coins that will lose. They will not be able to handle the competition. They will not have the best product, and they will lose. And you might lose also if you have invested in that. But that's, you know, part of the risk of investing. But this is the same for any type of investing. I've invested myself in the normal stock market and before in the past. A company has issues, financial issues, and you know the stock price just goes down, and you are, you know, and there goes your money also. It's not only crypto related, it's in any investment that you do, there is a certain type of risk. The benefit within crypto, I think, is that you can buy right now for a relatively low price. You can step in, you can get a lot of these tokens or coins, which really can grow like 300% in a couple of weeks. It's, you know, these types of figures are, I've never seen them like this. And it's possible. I have a lot of coins. They have gone up 300 to 400%. And I just keep them. I will keep them for at least a year, and I'm not worried at all. You know, a couple of them, I have them now already for several weeks or months. And, you know, it's not that the price is dropping again for a couple of 100%. It's just staying at a certain price level. If I would sell it now, I would still have profit. Some of them, you know, still break even. I don't have any coin where I even have a high decrease of price. So, you know, people are saying that don't invest. People that are not investing, they say, yeah, it's risky, but I have all these coins. I had some coins since October last year, and, you know, there was no issue at all. The price was, you know, it's pretty stable actually. So, yeah, I understand it can happen, but it can happen in any investment. So I wanted to show you also the graphs of the global market of the coins. Just take a look at it for yourself. Which direction is it going? You know, what is the direction that you see in here? And looking at the projects that still have to be developed, you know, you could understand that there's still a lot of potential in it. Just look at machine-to-machine transactions. Look at decentralized internet and other decentralized platforms, decentralized social media. These are all very important things that the internet is asking for, that the people in the world are asking for, this type of technology. You'll see it being implemented everywhere in the world. You know, any big company will implement some kind of blockchain to improve their administration, to reduce costs, to make faster transactions. All these benefits, they will be smart and take advantage of it. So let's take a look finally. Okay, so here we are. We're looking at the chart of the total market capitalization. As you can see, you know, it has been steady, quiet for a long time. And then here it really started growing from January 2017, really peaking and really going up. And if we look at the year-to-date chart, it'll give you a clear picture of how the market is growing. You know, there's some pullback here, also related to the fork back then, but then it is climbing up, reaching towards its potential. And you know, it's not the question, that's the wrong question is it growing too much or too high? The real question is, what is the potential value of these platforms, of these concepts that are being presented here? You know, and if you look at how the world can really use this without any borders, anyone can go on the blockchains, there's a really high potential, and that a lot of more money can enter this market, especially in a situation now where there's hardly regulations of and hardly any boundaries of who can invest in it. So, it's important to look at, what where can the total revenue of this market go? And this market is really, uh, yeah, it's really a compilation of all kinds of possibilities. What I mentioned about, you have the currencies, but you also have like the decentralized internet, decentralized social media, decentralized advertising, and the opportunities, they just go on and on in this new world, new version of internet as we know it. And yeah, you just see that that is potentially a much bigger market than just the 170 billion that we see right now. If you go further down, you see also total market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. Just look, if you leave out Bitcoin, just look how this is, also going up. All the other concepts that are proving themselves. Look at Ether, look at Dash, look at IOTA, all these platforms and opportunities, and it's just rising. It's going up. Investors see potential in it. Companies see potential in it, and yeah, the world is ready to implement a lot of these things. As you can see, if we go down, you look at the dominance of the coins. You see that Bitcoin here is really stepping down a bit if you compare it to the other coins like Ether. That's really a strong one where also several ICOs have been launched. So to conclude, my idea is that we are not there yet. Eventually you will get to a bubble situation, but as long as we have not reached the actual potential of these total markets, I think it still will grow. There's still a lot of people that are not on board yet, but still will go on board to invest, to stake coins, all these type of things. We are just the beginning. So that's my thought about it, about the crypto world. And see you next time. Good luck on crypto trading.